What's going on, everybody? It's Afro Think Tank. Check out my maze. This is my maze. Got all this sweet corn out here growing. Actually filling up my catfish. I'm actually filling up my catfish pool. I got 2,000 fingerlings. I was told by the professionals to start off with about 2,000. That's commercial level. And then I got 6 pools. The 2,000, they'll go in one pool, and then as they get big, I'm gonna move them over and I'm gonna fill it up. Every other month, I'll probably refill each pool up with another 2,000 and just go like that, because I don't want them all to mature at the same time. But check out my maze. Got my corn is growing very nice. Got my corn growing very nice. Very nice. I just want to show you how much I got going on up in here. All right. And I did have cassava. Y'all remember I had cassava? And there's some cassava still growing. As you can see, you can grow cassava and maize together. As you can see, I have cassava and maize growing together. But I have a majority. There's my dog. Huh? What are you doing? Huh? That's my baby right here. This is my baby. So I got cassava. As you can see how I got going on. You got the pals and I got the maize. I got the maize going on, and this just goes on and on and on, guys. And I'll be selling all of this stuff. All this is going to the market and in my stomach. Thank you, YouTube University. I swear you can learn anything on your own. All right, let me go over here to this, show y'all what I got going on as far as the catfish are concerned. So they're already down here. It took a while because I had to redo the plumbing, because the individual pools weren't, well, I want to be able to drain each individual pool by itself. So I had to redo it because the guy messed up. The first guy messed up. It's all good. You know, things like that does happen. Let me go down here. Look how long, look at that. I'm proud of that. Huh? Huh? It's taller than me now. Okay, let's go. As you can see, let me show you. You see, I used that to make a bamboo cover. And you ain't got to be all super fancy. Use nature. All right, first of all, nature is cheaper. All right, but I had to redig this and redo the plumbing over here so that each individual pool can be drained by itself. This is the bigger pool. I'm thinking about knocking that wall down and just making it one big one, right? And these are the ones I'm not using right now. Like I said, every couple months, I'll fill them up. Right now, we're doing this one. You gotta make sure the catfish got shade. Fill this up. And there's 2,000 inside of this bucket. I don't think there's any way to see it inside this bucket. I don't know if you can see them swimming around up in there. But yeah, so it's 2,000 of them up in there. Now for information purposes, it costs about, how much it costs for that? 150 US dollars for 1,000 pieces. So 1,000 individual fingerlings. So that's about $300 worth of catfish, right? That when mature will bring me quite a significant amount of money per, right? So it's a very good investment. I think it take about 4 to 7 months to mature. It depends on what kind you get and how you want to, what size you want to sell them. Table size, medium, about 4 to 5 months. If you want to give them the big, massive size, give them another couple months, and depending on how you feed it. If you see, I got my natural bamboo covering here. No need to, to look outside of nature for your solutions. No need to do any of that right there. There's my dog. One of my many dogs. Just follow me over here. Doing my thing. My baby. Huh? Yeah, look at it. So it's hot as all hell out here. It is hot. But we're doing it. And so what I'm going to do is, see this one? In a month or two, in a month I'll fill up this one. So you got this one, you got the 2 on the other side. And when they get bigger, I'll move them over here. So I can hold 2,000 over here in one pool, 2,000 each pool. And of course over here I can hold way, like obviously double, triple that over here as they get bigger. That is my catfish farm. And eventually, all this maize that you see here, this corn, I'm just right now, as you can see, look how far it goes. All that's going to the market and in my stomach. And it'll feed the people who work for me. They get food for free. I don't look, if you work for me, I'm feeding you. That's just a benefit. You got to do things differently, all right? Don't be like the capitalists in America and just have people working for you, doing all the hard work, and you don't give them any benefit, you know what I mean? But eventually, I'm gonna create this 6 pool setup. I'll recreate this 6 pool setup, right here. I'm gonna do another one, and then I'm gonna do another one and another one. So I plan on having at least, let me see, this whole setup, I plan on having at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 setups like this going throughout. Once I do that, I won't be growing any more maize here. I'll move my maize and grow it on my other farm, my other land over there. I'll grow all my maize over there. This whole thing is gonna be a catfish farm, but while this land is sitting here, it's gonna work. All right, you gotta put the land to work while it's just sitting here, right? No need to waste time. Yeah, that's what I got going on, man. We about to do this. Yeah, here we go. These the little baby catfish. This is what they look like, huh? I don't want to stress them out, but this is what they look like. They're about to go into the water here in a second. Once we fill it up.
Pure air breed. Pure one.
Yeah, look at that. I feel so funny on your fingers. It feels so funny on your fingers. So we got going on here, let me tell you. So we got this water that's gonna stay on like this to keep the bubbles going and keep the water oxygenated so the water's not stagnant for the fish as they go in. So this will be continuous, constant little flow going on right here. And the shade really does work. The shade really does work. Bamboo. This is the medication for the catfish. You gotta make sure you treat them correctly. The medication, and you mix it with their food. Got that bag of food over here. That's the starter food right there. So come over here. Don't just come over here and farm and not treat your animals right. You gotta give them their shots. You gotta give them, whatever it is for catfish. You give them their little, stuff for their health. Make sure they're healthy. But this is gonna be all organic though. This is all. I'm not putting any hormones or any of that stuff to artificially grow my fish. It's all natural, all natural. That's how we do it. So why I think you should do catfish? Now, peep this. So 2,000 catfish in there. Think about per pound, as far as space required per pound of protein. Catfish is very efficient, a lot easier to maintain and manage. You don't need that much land. So, per protein, you figure you got catfish, high in protein, chickens, high in protein, beef, high in protein, pig, high in protein. But how much space do you need for a pig? How much space do you need for all that? Chickens, we have the least amount of space. But out of everything, catfish, where they gonna go? They're not gonna fly away. They're not gonna run away. You don't have to fill the water up to the very top, because we know they're bottom feeders. They don't need that much, right? So, as far as handling it for like something that you can probably handle on your first go around, as long as you got the right people to help you set everything up initially, catfish will probably, or fish farming will probably be one of the best things you could possibly do. And you can create the most, like I said, protein per pound, you know, in far as the square footage you need to produce a massive amount of protein. And like I said, this catfish farm is going to feed the community, the local community, because there's no catfish farm. There's no anywhere close around here. Like, in order for people to get their catfish, they have to go 45 minutes to the main city if they can get down there, right? If they can get down there, they got to travel down, and then they got to hope that by the time they get down there, it's not sold out, right? So by me creating this catfish farm right here in this village, people can literally just walk over here, or they'll walk to my shop. More likely they'll walk to my shop, because my shop ain't that far from here. They'll walk to my shop, and they can buy catfish from me. I'll probably take their prepared ones, and then I'll go ahead and bring it. Yep, and here they go. There we go. There we go. They are now home. It has been done. See? Look at that. It has been done. They're there. Alright guys, hey, y'all know how long I've been working on this. For y'all, for my day ones that wasn't been following me for a while, y'all know how long I've been working on this. And there's been delays and delays, but that's what it is with business. There's always delays. There's always something that happens, something you got to redo, you know. But all in all, I'm here. It's getting done. Day in there. My first batch of catfish are in the catfish pool after all this time. I am pressed and excited about this situation. Hey, how you doing? So yes, I got everybody here taking a look. All my employees, their family. That's just how it is. You see? It's a family affair out here, for real, for real. That's how you operate, right? It's communal. Very communal. Stick with your, you come to Africa, find your squad and stick with your squad. That's what you do. Find your squad and stick with your squad. That's it. Keep your circle small. Keep it small and tight. And verify everything. Video, phone calls, seeing it for yourself. Don't make no assumptions. All right? And understand that sometimes things don't go your way. It's just, that's the nature of doing business. So now we're putting the net up. So we're going to put the net over here to make sure that no critters, no birds, no anything comes and try to take my fish away. And that'll be the end of that. Then we feed the fish, and that's it. And here's the thing, you only feed them twice a day. I'll come out here in the morning. Well, actually, I'm gonna hire somebody. I'm already got to look out. So I'm gonna hire somebody to be dedicated to do this. You just come out here, you feed them once in the morning, feed them once in the afternoon. That's it. That's it. Now this starter bag of catfish food costs $50. So $50, 2,000 catfish, lasts about 2 months. It's 2 months worth of food right here, just so I can understand the price, right? But then after that, once they get a certain size, they won't be eating the starter food. They'll be eating the regular food. It'll probably be a little bit more, probably about $55, $60. But yet again, it'll last about 2 months. So your operational costs is just your feed for the most part. Your feed, and you know, sometimes catfish die, so you may want to replace some or whatnot. You know, if it does happen, you know, that is, well, livestock, that's the thing. Maintenance on the bamboo shed, that's damn near negligible. As you can see, it's not like I gotta go far for my material. It's all natural. It's all natural and organic. I didn't want to put no metal shingles because I didn't want any metal shavings or anything to fall into the water. I wanted everything to be all natural. Stuff that the catfish is used to. Wood, bamboo, you know, just as natural as humanly possible to give them the best environment possible. That's my whole thing. When I raise my animals, is in an ethical way. That's how I like to do things. So that's where we're at right now. They're putting the net up. And after this, we feed them. And that's it. That's all, guys. So, hey, I finally did it. I'm very impressed with myself. Like, I'm very impressed with myself. Like, seriously. I'm proud of myself because I've been working on this for quite some while, because I understand that this here, right here, is going to bring me real significant money. I'm talking about that U.S. money. This is going to make me money to where I can see it, because I've been doing business here for like 7 years. I haven't made a personal profit, right? I've made profit. obviously, and I invested that profit back into, obviously, all that I got here and all that I got around here. But I've never taken my money and did anything else with it. I've always threw it back into my business and my businesses and my land and purchase and things like that. That's what I've always done. But this catfish farm is definitely going to bring another level of revenue, especially when I'm able to build 4 or 5 more sets of this catfish farm. When I'm able to build 4 or 5 more sets of this catfish farm, we're talking tens of thousands of US dollars a month. Is that serious? Because to be honest, more than likely the hotels and the restaurants around here are going to want to come source their catfish from me for the restaurants, right? The people, obviously, they're going to come here and they're going to purchase my catfish for, you know, their personal consumption, right? I'll be selling them as dried. So I'm going to have a drying station. I don't know if I'm going to put it in here or maybe up top. I got another part of land I just purchased right next to this land. I might turn that into like the cooking area or whatnot, to where we smoke the catfish. And even when I smoke the catfish, it's going to be natural. So I'm going to be using wood. I'm going to be using coal. And they make their coal here. Like, if you want to get in the coal selling business, you can literally come over here, buy coal for bulk, put it in the bag, put your name on it, and ship that shit internationally. Like, I'm telling you, there's all kind of businesses over here. It's all kind of businesses over here. But I'm more than likely, I might do a combination of coal and wood, because ain't nothing like some wood charcoal fish, dried smoked fish. I mean, come on now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's the plan there. So I'll be selling them live. Also, we'll have my nursing station, because if you think I'm going to keep paying $150 for 1,000 pieces of catfish, you sadly mistaken. Hell no. As soon as they become mature and I get some pregnant ones, I'll be cultivating my own fingerlings, and then I can start selling fingerlings to those who want to start their small catfish businesses around here, right? Because I'll be giving them the opportunity to do that. I'm not, hey, let's look. There's plenty of mouths to be fed, and I'm not really worried about competition. I will facilitate my own competition. Competition is good, right? So if somebody wants to start a catfish business, I'm not gonna hold them back. I'll sell them some of my fingerlings so they can get that thing started. But this is definitely here for the community in the Kitty State. And I'm proud that I'm able to contribute to the area and do this. We could do this in the U.S. too if they would allow us. But there's so much bureaucracy in America, man. By the time you try to set something up, you done spent $100 and something thousand. Like, seriously, imagine how much this concrete would cost in America. Just this. You done spent $40,000, $50,000 just building this. It'd be freaking ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. How much you think it costs me to build this concrete, huh? Go ahead and guess. I'm gonna give you about, if you know, don't answer it, even though you can't, because they ain't live, right? How much you think? I'm gonna tell you in about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It cost me $2,500 to build this. That's labor and material. $2,500 to build this entire thing. All right. Now, inflation did happen, so I'm gonna add an extra $1,000, and I'm gonna say it's gonna cost me about $3,000, maybe $3,500 to build that, to duplicate that again on this land, right? But once I can start making profit from this, the profit from this will pay for every one of my new catfish setups all the way through. All I gotta do is I could be smart enough with my money and not go off and start buying shit because I got it now, and invest back into myself till I get to the point where I have goddamn 20, 30 goddamn catfish pools sitting here and I'm cranking in the dough. All right, so that's what I got. And I got my own distribution spot too. Shit, man. Listen, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Don't go fast. Slow and steady. That is the order of the day. Anyway, that's all I gotta say for now, guys. Afro Think Tank, learn some, teach them. I'm out. Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's gonna cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I gotta say. Is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach them. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.